When I wake up, people take up mostly all of my time. I'm not singing, phone keep ringing, cause I make up a rhyme. I'm not bragging, people nagging, cause they think I'm a star. Always tearing what I'm wearing, I think they're going too far. A girl named Carol follows Daryl every gig we play. Then dissed her and dismissed her, now she's jocking Jay. I ain't lying, girls be crying, cause I'm on TV. They even bother my barber, cause he's down with me. It's tricky to rock around, that's right, on time is tricky. How is that? Tricky. On time is tricky. We don't use assume on your own. They offer and lots, but we just leave it alone. It's like that, y'all, but we don't quit. You keep on rock shot, cause this is it.
So if you're lonely, you know I'm here waiting for you. I'm just a crosshair. I'm just a shot away from you. Leave me broken, shattered alive. I'm just a crosshair. I'm just a shot, then we can die.
From the capital of Tennessee and of country music, for any of you fans out there, welcome to Nashville. We're at Nissan Stadium. Coming up, we're keeping things in the AFC for an intra-conference contest between the Indianapolis Colts and the Tennessee Titans. To kick off, here's Ryan Stonehouse. And away we go from Nashville. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Making a run. Here's the rookie from Kansas State. Well, maybe the rest of the game is going to be headed in the proper direction, Brock, but their first play winds up going backwards. It's a nice, quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
They'll work against the blitz. That's complete to Elikayo Manor. Ooh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. A good hit, but sure would have loved for it to have come earlier. As he gets forward a bunch and gets him the first down.
That's good. Titans. First down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Here's a throw. Down the left sideline he goes. And this play is nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. Gain of 26 yards there. And the Titans have a first. Sending him on the dive. Ralph by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Now we get a timeout from the Colts. That's their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Ready.
Design quarterback run here. He will not score, but that does set him up front with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
First down and goal to go.
They'll try and punch it in. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal.
On the tackle. It's a loss of 5. Brings up 2nd and goal at the Colts' 6-yard line.
Changing things up. They're going to throw now. He's got it. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. Working quickly here.
A gain of 3 yards. It's now 3rd and goal.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
3rd down from the gun. And he hauls in the interception. He's at midfield. The 30. He's at the 10. And they're going to score. Pick 6, Indianapolis.
Well, that is quite the tone setter and very different between the two sides. Offense, that's a disaster. But defensively, you just lit the flame of emotion. Now you want to build on it. Wow.
That one right down the middle. And the Colts will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. His return starts at the 5. He's brought down just inside the 25.
Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Offense to the line. Trips left. Here comes 1st and 10. Back to the air following that pick 6. It's Ironman downfield. He's got it. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. It's a 29-yard gain. And that's good for a Tennessee 1st down. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. Throw here on 1st. Bails out of the pocket quick. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Brings up 2nd and 20 at the 42-yard line.
Takes the 2nd down snap. Brought in right side. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. Third and long for him here. Has him on the quick hitter. He goes out a little short of the 40.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Well, apparently a little too long to run the field goal unit out. The offense staying put to go for it. throw for it on 4. No place to go. They get him to the turf and force a turnover on downs.
Yeah, I don't care that they didn't get it. Still the right call in that situation. It's a little too long for a field goal, and a punt really nets you very few yards. The decision-making was sound. It was the execution that let them down.
And first carry here for Ashton Genty. This is going to get him into the red zone. He's at the 18-yard line.
It's a gain of 29. And the Colts.
1 quarter down in this all-AFC South contest. The Colts have taken the early lead. More from Nissan Stadium coming up after the break. Time for the second quarter here, and the Colts are thinking points.
60 Vikings, 60 Vikings, 60 Mavs, 70 Rangers, Warriors, 70 Panthers, 18, let's go.
Throwing now on first down. Ward. That's complete to the back, Ashton Genty. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
Escapes the pocket. No one open on that play, so he's going to chuck this to another county.
That may not look like much, and on tomorrow's grade sheet, it'll just be an S for satisfactory. But that's a good decision. Nowhere to go with the ball, but don't put it in harm's way.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game, and that leaves them with a decision to make on 4th and short. All right, so they're going for this. I like this being aggressive from the get-go on their opening drive. Again, Ward going to the air. Got TK, complete. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a 1st and goal.
Move the chain! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
Cougar 19 Lions.
Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. And this is an Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts pull that in front further, 13-zip. So a touchdown on the board for them, Brock, as they start this game off a perfect 1-for-1 offensively.
Yeah, I'm going to call that scripting for success right there. Can't do it much better than that. And listen, when you script these first plays, you don't always know who the targets are going to be. It's really then relying upon what the defense is trying to take away. They couldn't take away that big old tight end.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line. Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it, 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He's throwing deep to the left side. Good coverage on that deep ball downfield. Throw knocked away. That's going to send it back to the line for 2nd.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
He's going to throw again on 2nd down. Pass complete. That's Devin Duvernay. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
That's good for a Titans 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
He's going to throw it. Forced out to his right. He's got it over the middle. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
1st down. 1st
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
He's going to throw it again. Finds him over the middle. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Offense up to the line fast.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 15-yard line.
This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. Not going to get an inch on his second down. Good job containing that run right at the line.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3.
Here we go.
And they're going to throw out of the gun. He brings it in. And they take it out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
Breaking the huddle. Here's 1st and goal. With a dive up the middle. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Ball placed at the 7. It's 2nd and goal. Throwing out to the left. Cut. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. 3rd and 2, Brock, as we have reached our 2-minute warning. More from Nissan Stadium coming up. Stopped at the line on 2nd. Need to fight forward 2 more yards here on 3rd and goal. Now looking to throw. Escapes the pocket. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal.
That's a veteran move right there by a rookie quarterback. You see so many rookies, we do, Kate, who try to play hero ball and force things in every single spot. But he's already wise enough to know how to throw it away.
Just 2 yards away, so the offense going for it. It's 4th and goal. And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans make it a 1-score game before halftime. Man, Brock, that defense held up 3 straight plays. They just couldn't come up with the one final stop they needed to get off the field.
And how about this offense? Courage of the offense to run it back for 1 more snap and make the adjustments on 4th and goal to finally punch it in. Quite the mini little chess match we just saw play out over those last 4 plays.
And just like that, we're back to a 1-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. On the return, here's Anthony Gould. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Ward setting the pass. Right side, this is reeled in by Warren. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. Offense to the line fast.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 29-yard line.
From the gun, it's Ward. It's complete to Warren along the sideline. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Let's go now.
Shotgun snap now to Ward. Right in by his back here, it's Shenty. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. Offense in the hurry up here.
Brings up second and 5 at the 50.
Pressure coming, and here's Ward. Short pass brought in. And he gets it across midfield and into Titans territory. He goes to the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up third and 2.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to be touched down as he gets him enough to pick up the first down.
A 5-yard gain on the play.
Trap 60.
That's good for a Colts. First down.
Sticking to the air here. Hits his running back. And they get him out just before he can move those chains, partner. It's a gain of 9 on first down.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
Defense showing blitz here. Ward. First and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
Pass to 60. Pass to 60. 18 Rattler.
First down.
Jency will not get past the line. He's held up at the 4. Timeout Indianapolis. That's its second. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Another chance at 6. It's 2nd and goal. Trying to throw this from the gun. Intercepted along the goal line. L'Jarius Sneed with the INT. And the Titans might be able to get some points late after the interception.
Well, the pick came in one end zone. I think for a while there, Kate, it looked like it was going to finish in the other end zone. We don't get the points. Boy, did they get a whole bunch of momentum after an outstanding return right there in the enemy territory.
Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. Ball spotted on that right hash, 53 yards out. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Shades of the 2009 Super Bowl. They're going onside kick to begin the second half. And the Colts are able to bring in the kick. I think we all knew they were going to be aggressive from the onset of this second half, trying to erase that lead, but unfortunately, no luck here on the onside kick.
Kate, and these half times, they're fast for all of us in the NFL. College, you have time to go get lunch. Not that way in the NFL. So you went into halftime, and I am guessing, I can just feel the tone and tenor of that locker room. It is, we're going to be aggressive, like your point.
That one's intercepted. Picked up, Cam Hart. Titans will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Oh, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick six? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Back to the well again. And this is looking familiar, partner. He's dropped for a loss again. It's going to be third down.
A loss of a yard. It's now 3rd and 15.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Has him on the quick hitter. And rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's 4th down.
Looking to throw. He rolls to his right. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
You know, kid, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Dumps it off to his running back. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium.
Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
19 strikes, right? Here we go.
Slot man's in motion right. What's going to throw here on third? Escapes out to the left. And the call himself. And he'll get this down at the 33-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
60 Maverick. Warriors 70. Ready.
He's back to throw. Complete out to the right side. This one loses yardage and loses possession. He's stopped behind the line. They're turning this over on downs.
You go for it on fourth down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them the possession.
They'll begin with a quick completion to the right side. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. Working quickly here.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
Running for the marker on second. Past midfield to the 45. And he's all the way down to the 6-yard line. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with first and goal.
What an injection of momentum for the offense on that play. With the energy boost in a much shorter field, I predict it's not going to be long, Kate, till they finish this series off.
Going ground on first and goal. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
Hey, I get it on first and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
So from the 3, here's second and goal. Again, that sends him backwards, brings up third and goal. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
So early movement from the backfield, Brock. They jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag. One of the most common penalties in the sport, and the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. Needing 9 now on this third down, thanks to that false start penalty. Third and long for him here. Buys time, rolling right. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Titans take a lead just before the end of the third. Gay to add the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Titans push their lead to 3.
17. Colts, 14.
The Titans kicking team out there as they get lined up and kick this away. Here's Gould on the return. And And he's out of bounds up across the 25.
On the return. The Colts take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Colts file out into formation. Here comes first and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. And the Titans rush is going to win this round. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up second down.
I'm not sure that deficit's going anywhere anytime soon. If anything, this is a defense that sees their offense creating not a ton of separation on the board, knowing they've got to shoulder the load. And sacks like that go a long ways towards doing it.
Now Ward. Downfield to Warren. He's got it. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. We'll see what they come up with for third down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. It's the Colts ball. They're down on the scoreboard, but things not out of hand yet. About set. This is 3rd and 5.
60 Eagles, 60, 19 tight, 79 Broncos. Go.
Working now from the gun. He keeps those feet in.
That's ridiculous.
And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on third down, that's a QB's best friend.
Going now on first down. Ward. Looking right, and he finds him. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that is good for an Indianapolis first down. Again, Ward going to the air. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Mustang 19. Here we go, here we go.
Slot receivers headed left. 2nd and 10 now. Ward. He to the 23-yard line as he's brought down. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down. They are throwing it again. Taking a deep shot there on first down. Okay, no luck connected. It's incomplete.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket, keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
And he's going to score a touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts take a 4th quarter lead. Now a try to go up by 4, put it out of the range of a field goal. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Colts take a 4-point lead. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it, 1st and 10. Come out throwing. And the Colts get to him. Down he goes. Working quickly here.
A 9-yard loss. It's now 2nd and 19 at the 26-yard line.
Pass play now. Flushed out of the pocket. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. He was looking for Alec Iomana. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Looking to throw. Completed over the middle. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
A 14-yard gain. It's 4th down.
Here he goes. Gotta have this on 4th down. He finds him beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down. Blown back, it's the handoff. They'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. 1st down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
Gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Back-to-back carries here. Nothing doing on 2nd. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be 3rd and longer. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
That's the 2-minute warning here in Nashville. Titans needing 4 points. Play number 7 on this drive, and they need 7 here on 3rd down.
Let's go.
Back to throw it. Into traffic, complete. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Titans in the hurry up, trying to get this play off fast.
A 4-yard gain. It's 4th down.
Desperation time here. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
First play is going to be again to Jency. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd.
70, Timberwolf. Hawk, 70, Hawk, 70. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Warriors, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Ready?
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Short pass brought in. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. Now we get a timeout taken by the Titans. That's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Here we go.
Shotgun give here to Jency. Still has some space